Hello, I'm going to be reviewing these fidget toys. I'm going to start with the squishy clam with pearls in. The reason I like this is because if you're stressed you can just squeeze it and squeeze it. So I rate it a 5 out of 10. The reason I don't rate it 10 out of 10 or higher is because if you rip this skin, all the pearls fall out and it won't be useful anymore. So I rate it a 5 out of 10. Okay, I'm now rating this one. It's a DIY one I made myself. It's quite simple to make. You just get an elastic band and paper clips. They can be any size paper clips. These aren't the biggest ones, but still pretty good. So the reason I like it is you put it on and you can, and when you're getting all worried and anxious, you can just go and it brings you back into the real world. Also, I like playing with the paper clips on it as well, although it is a bit annoying when they sometimes come off and it takes ages to get back on. So I made it myself, but I will rate it an 8 out of 10 because of the ages it takes the paper clips to get back on. This time I'm doing not a DIY one, although it does look like one. It's a wooden Rubik's snake. I have a plastic Rubik's snake, but this one I like more is because how easy it is to just move around. So I rate it I think another 9 out of 10 because of just the niceness it is to just play around with it. It's just so simple. So, as I'll repeat, 9 out of 10. I am now reviewing the Tangle. The reason I like it is because it's got lots of different textures on it. It's got bumpy, and when you're watching a movie, all you need to do is just watch it because it's not going to fall out your hand. You can just play with it. So I'm going to rate it a solid 9 out of 10. The reason I don't rate it 10 out of 10 is because sometimes they break and it's very hard to stick them back together. You can rip them apart, but you need to see where there's the bump. So, 9 out of 10, really good. This time I'm doing as a group. You know what they are. I know what they are. Fidget spinners! They are so good. That's why I'm rating them 10 out of 10. They are all incredible and I love each and every one of them. I do have another one which is quite similar but different. We're doing that one next. This is the one I've been talking about. It's the elemental spinner. I know it looks like a fidget spinner, but it's got different elementals on it. So you've got the golden, the others. I'm going to rate this another 10 out of 10 because it is very good. You can also, if you want to change it, you can take one of the balls off and then it spins differently with a bit more weight on one side. And then you can just put it back on again. That's what is great about it. You can take them all off and you just have the solitary middle thing. So that's why it's a 10 out of 10 along with the fidget spinners. Just a bit of spinning for you.
This time I am rating this one and I rate this a 10 out of 10 because it is so fun to play with and there's so much else. There's so much to do.
My sister's videoing this one at the moment and she's been doing the ones with the furry heart pyjamas. So this isn't a Rubik's Cube, it's a bit different. You're just supposed to get the 3 of the different things on it, although it's impossible to get the 9th of March. Anyway, I usually just spin it around on different ways. I like it like this because it's quite time-lordy. If you haven't seen Doctor Who, you should watch it. So I'm going to rate it about a 5 out of 10. I mean, it's pretty good, not too bad, not too shabby. It's a 5 out of 10. The final one out of the compilation of them, it's called the Rubik's Snake. I know you've already seen one of them, but this one's different. Before you start raving in the comment section. And this one's plastic, but it isn't as easy to move. I'm doing it quite well because I've had it for a long time. So I'm rating it, I mean, for a final one, let's give it a 9 out of 10. Because if it breaks, it is useless.